As you've all probably noticed, it's been quite some time since the map has sent us on a mission of friendship.
Yeah, ever since Starlight messed with it to go back in time and try to change history.
Yes, since then. But as part of her studies, Starlight's been assisting me, and together we think we've come up with a spell that will get it working again.
Woohoo! Well done!
Now, without further ado...
Fluttershy and Twilight and Appaloosa! No! Me and Rainbow Dash and Lost Pegasus! No! Rainbow Dash and Twilight and Yakakistan! No! Twilight and Twilight's Castle! Me! And Rarity! Ooh! I hope it's some faraway place that no pony has gone before!
Well, maybe not too far away. An adventure somewhere that has modern conveniences would be preferable. Canterlot! This is wonderful. I can check the boutique. Perhaps there'll be some social events that we can attend. I'll have to pack extra outfits. What will I wear?
You know, some ponies get excited about the silliest things.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Now then, as far as finding a friendship problem, I suggest we start at the castle and begin to question the proper...
Oh, Rarity, you don't find a friendship problem. It finds you. We just need to go with the flow, and eventually, kablam! We get friendship problem right between the eyes.
Well, this is a team effort, so if you feel we should go with the flow, then with the flow we shall go. Where is the flow saying we should go?
You know Canterlot. What do you think we should do?
Take your pick. Culture, couture, cuisine. Oh my. Well, it sounds like your stomach is saying we should flow towards some lunch. I know just where to go. Restaurant Row. The absolute best place for fine dining in all of Equestria.
Ooh, so many choices. Where should we go? This one? That one? Those ones?
Any establishments that have this, the 3-hoof rating.
Whose hooves?
Why, Zesty Gourmand, the queen of cuisine. When it comes to food, she is the ultimate authority in Canterlot and thus all Equestria. She judges a restaurant on cuisine, decor, and presentation. Without her approval, a restaurant simply cannot survive.
What's so important about her approval?
Zesty grew up around fine dining, and every pony hangs on her every word when it comes to cuisine.
Wow! Then the food here must be amazing! Lead the way, partner!
Oh, my! Such presentation. Oh. Ah, yes, very nice.
Oh, maybe I'm not in the mood for whatever this is. Can we try someplace else? Yeah. Maybe one more stop? Ugh, nope. Maybe instead of trusting some pony else's hooves, I should pick the next place? Very well.
Tasting treat. It's very rustic. It looks like it hasn't even been rated.
Thank goodness.
Are we sure they're open?
It smells open.
Oh, I
you here for lunch?
Yes, indeedy.
I'm Saffron Masala, the chef here at the Tasty Treat, the most exotic cuisine in Canterlot. Would you like to hear about the specials?
We're actually in a bit of a hurry.
Yes, please.
We have a curried oat cake
We'll take one.
and a grass sandwich that has been marinated overnight in a mustard Dijon dressing.
How can we say no to that?
And for you?
Oh, me? Oh, I'm fine, thank you. No rating?
I don't think not good. Anyway, they won't.
Hiya. What's your name?
Coriander cumin.
Are you a chef here too?
My daughter cooks. I host.
Then why are you stacking chairs?
Without customers, I have no pony to host for. So, I stack.
Father, stop it! Don't close up the restaurant around our guests.
What does it matter? When they leave, no pony else will be coming in.
Well, your attitude isn't going to bring anyone in. Can't you at least pretend to be positive?
So good.
You are doing enough pretending for the both of us. No pony here wants to try anything new. I know when to throw in the towel.
Pinkie, perhaps we should excuse ourselves.
Oh, Rarity, try this.
Oh, maybe if you would listen to my ideas for once.
Oh, yes! I did not move halfway across Equestria for my daughter that I never listened to.
Rarity, I think that friendship problem just kablammed us right between the eyes.
These two? Oh, I don't know, darling. The food is excellent, but I'm not sure there's much you and I can do to help them.
What would you have me do? We can't even get Zesty Gourmand to come to our restaurant. She took one look at how empty it was and said it wasn't even worth rating.
That's it? Yes! What's it?
The flow has led us here. This is our mission. We are going to get you a 3-hoof rating and save your restaurant. I can get Zesty Gourmand here.
And I can pack this place with ponies.
And how do you intend to do such a thing?
Just leave it to us.
Father, will you please stop packing things?
When the lovely pony comes back and says she couldn't convince Zesty Gourmand to come visit us, we will need to pack all this up. I'm just getting a head start.
You really don't know Rarity.
I've done it!
See?
It took all of my charm and cajoling, but I was able to convince Zesty Gourmand to come and try the food.
What is the catch?
Yes. Well, there is a bit of a challenge. The only time she can make herself available is tonight.
Oh, yeah, right.
What is it?
Zesty rates a restaurant on cuisine, decor, and presentation. And she has very specific tastes. If she's coming tonight, there is quite a bit of work that needs to get done.
Like what?
Oh, tweak here, a tuck there, some slight modifications to the menu. We just need the place to feel more cosmopolitan.
Father, after Rarity went to all of this trouble for us, can't we at least try?
Why don't I stay behind with Coriander to get the restaurant ready for Zesty's arrival? You and Saffron can try and drum up some business.
One packed restaurant coming right up.
Coriander, I understand your trepidation, but I promise you we will get those hoofs by making this place feel just like all of the other restaurants on Restaurant Row.
Oh, I hope my father doesn't drive Rarity crazy.
It'll be fine. Rarity's gonna make sure that the Tasty Treat is the most unique and beautiful restaurant in Canterlot. Not like all those stuffy places on Restaurant Row.
Here's what I know. If you want to succeed, you must follow the trends, that's the key. If you want to show that you've got what it takes, you must be what they want you to be.
Here's what I know. Your food is so good. The flavor's so fancy and free. You just need to show that unique sense of taste. Go on, be yourself, let them see. It's gonna work. I know it's gonna work. It's gonna work out
to compete. But fear not, for I know what to do. I know it feels strange, but trust me when we're done, we'll make sure that you're our hit too.
Don't ever change, being different is good. Don't let what others do be your cue. Never rearrange, 'cause some pony said you should. Just trust your heart, it will know what to do.
It's gonna work, I know it's gonna work. It's gonna work out just fine, trust me. It's gonna work, I swear it's gonna work. It's gonna work out just fine, you'll see.
Be unique,
Just be the same,
trust your heart.
you'll make your name.
We'll help you every step of the way.
Because we know what you need to do, and you should know it too. It's gonna work, I know it's gonna work. It's gonna work out just fine, trust me. It's gonna work, I swear it's gonna work. It's gonna work out just fine, you'll see.
The day is almost over, and we haven't found any ponies. What will we do?
Try harder. Fillies and gentlecoats, check out the super stupendous and amazing cuisine of the Tasty Treat. Grand reopening tonight!
How many hooves does it have? No hooves yet, but hopefully soon.
Well, when it gets rated, let us know.
Stupid hooves.
Oh, look at this, hun.
Oh, the Tasty Treat. Do you think that's a restaurant, Sugar?
Yes, it is!
We came to Canterlot from Winneapolis to be adventurous. But so far, the food in all these hoity-toity places tastes like some pony cooked up nothing with a side of nothing.
Well, please, come try the Tasty Treat. I think it's going to be exactly what you're looking for.
This is going to be exactly what Zesty is looking for.
Father, we're back.
Rarity, what did you do?
Welcome to the Tasty Treat. You can eat here if you want, or not. Who cares?
I know. Isn't it perfect? Zesty is sure to love it.
I thought we were trying to make this the most unique and beautiful restaurant in Canterlot, not make it exactly like every other restaurant.
Oh, we want to help our friends by getting them 3 hooves. That will only happen if this is like every other restaurant.
Father, what is this?
Not that! Anything but that!
This is what we must cook if we want to succeed here.
This isn't what I wanted. I wanted Canterlot to like us for us.
Rarity, how could you ruin the restaurant?
Oh, we've helped save the restaurant. Now, where are the other guests? How many other ponies are coming?
2.
Just 2? I thought you said you could pack a place with ponies no matter what.
You said you would make the restaurant better, so I guess we both didn't know what we were talking about!
Zesty Gourmand! Everybody, places!
Welcome to the Tasty Treat. What can I get you this evening?
I hardly think it matters, but by all means, try your best to impress.
Well, we'll both try the special this evening. Maybe with a little kick to it, eh? Yeah, we've been craving some food with actual taste.
Saffron masala! What are you doing?
I'm trying to save our reputations. I've given it at least a little bit of flavor.
No. That's not what Zesty wants.
What kind of food expert doesn't want flavor? That's insane! I'm taking this out there!
No! Zesty will hate it! You are going to ruin this for them!
No! I'm trying to fix it after you ruined it! No!
I think we are done here.
Zesty, please wait. Allow Allow me to explain.
Rarity, when it comes to fashion, you are adequate. But take some advice from a friend. Keep your opinions out of restaurants. Substandard food, laughable service, and I would think even you could recognize that the decor here is trying desperately, well, desperately failing. Recommending a disreputable place such as this could do serious damage to your social standing.
Disreputable? You mean a place with food that actually tastes good?
Any pony can throw ingredients together and create an obvious taste that uncultured ponies like those two can register.
Hey!
But it takes a true culinary artist to create a subtle taste, the barest hint of a sensation. That's what I bring to Canterlot. That's art.
I'm so embarrassed. I don't know that there are words to adequately express how truly sorry we are.
The worst has happened. No use crying over spilled food now.
Here, this always cheered me up when I was younger.
My spicy flat noodle soup!
Oh my, this is truly delightful.
This is the best thing you've made so far. And I thought the food before was the best.
That's all I've ever wanted to do, Father. Make food for the ponies of Canterlot, like the food we made together when I was younger.
It has been so long since we cooked together. Remember how you used to hide the ingredients you did not like?
No what? Who cares what some stuffy unicorn thinks of the food here? It's exquisite.
That's true.
And you don't need 3 silly hooves in your window to prove it.
That's double true.
You just need ponies in here to give it a chance. Ponies that will tell every pony else in Canterlot that the Tasty Treat is the best food in the city.
That's true ×3.
But without Zesty's approval, no pony will even try our food.
Oh, yes, they will. Pinkie, we are the perfect team for this. We were just doing the wrong jobs. I will go out and bring the crowd. You stay here and make sure this place is every bit as unique and rustic as it was the moment we walked in.
And what about us?
You two? You are going to cook. Make whatever you want and make a lot of it. I intend to bring a crowd. Would the owner of one of the premier boutiques in Canterlot put her stamp of approval on something that wasn't fabulous? It's almost time. Is every pony ready for the grand opening?
Before we open, my father and I just wanted to say thank you for all of your help. We've both been so stressed about the restaurant succeeding that we forgot what it was we loved about it in the first place.
Cooking is something we used to love to do together. No matter what happens next, thank you for reminding us of that.
Oh, you guys! Group hug! Now come on! We've got a party to throw!
Welcome to the Tasty Treat. Make yourselves comfortable.
Please, feel free to sample the food.
What's this? What is every pony doing here? This place has no hooves. It is not in keeping with the level of cuisine that I have set for Canterlot. No pony told you this place was acceptable.
Rarity and her friend said it was good? They told us.
They told you? And who are they to tell you anything? Rarity can tell you what hats to wear with which skirts. Her friend can tell you how to maintain a tragic look for a frizzy mane. They can't tell you what food you can eat.
No, we can't. And neither can you. No pony has the right to tell these ponies what to think. Zesty, you have very specific
And very strange!
yes, and very strange opinions about food. And that's your right. But just because you like your food a certain way, there is no reason to tell these ponies that they need to do the same.
Rarity is right. I, for one, think the food here is delicious. I own the smoked oat on Restaurant Row. I hate the food we make. From now on, it's all smoked, basted, and grilled.
This food is an inspiration. I own the bake stop. I'm going to bake my mother's bud cake the way she made it, full of flavor.
Zesty, are you sure you wouldn't like to try the food? Ignoring a unique and fresh establishment such as this could do serious damage to your social standing.
Thank you so much.
You are both truly amazing.
Nothing can stop the dynamic duo of Pinkie and Rarity.
My little pony. My little pony. My little pony friends.
LHX.
Well, don't stop there. You read, I pack. That's the deal. I'm sorry, Rainbow Dash. I just keep thinking about how much fun you're gonna have at the Daring Do convention. I wish Princess Celestia didn't need my help with the Friendship Summit in Griffinstone.
Don't worry. I'll make sure AK Yearling signs your book. I can't believe she's gonna be there. She never goes to conventions. Which I guess will be cool for all those other fan ponies. But since you and I know AK Yearling personally, and we know that she's secretly daring do herself, it's no big deal. This convention will be fun, but it's nothing to get too excited about. So excited!
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
You look like a pony who'd be up for an all-inclusive, one-of-a-kind adventucation where you get to live the Daring Do experience.
No thanks. Did that already. This is the awesomest thing ever!
Now this is something that only a true fan can appreciate.
They even put the tiles in the right order.
Good catch. Oh, I'm Quibblepants. Nice to meet you.
Rainbow Dash. Nice costume.
You too.
Thanks. The hard part was figuring out the right number of arrow holes.
Because on page 84 of Sapphire Stone, it describes her dodging a, quote, score of arrows shooting forth from holes in the very walls, unquote. But then on page 107, Daring Do says she, quote, barely made it past the trap's barrage of arrows, unquote. But clearly, Daring Do is embellishing, and the correct number of arrows is 20! Oh.
glad I ran into you. And even though I knew the convention would be totally awesome, it's more fun when you're with someone who really knows daring do.
I know what you mean. It's so hard to find a pony who really gets it.
Huh, that's weird. We've only done stuff from the first trilogy. After lunch, we should probably start working our way back through the other books.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There are no other books.
Of course there are. Daring Do in the Trek of the Terrifying Towers, Daring Do in the Many Faces of...
Please don't. Just don't even mention the titles. I'm not saying those books don't exist. I'm saying that I refuse to acknowledge them.
Why?
Because they're horrible! I mean, there isn't a single thing after Ring of Destiny that is even remotely in the realm of the possible.
What? I know for a fact that everything in every one of those books is 100% possible.
And how could you possibly know that?
I just do.
Well, that's a compelling argument.
Why would you even come to this convention if you hate Daring Do so much?
I don't hate Daring Do. The first series was smart and cool and an amazing nod to old-time serialized adventure books that somehow manages to be self-reflexive and ironic while at the same time celebrating the art form without a hint of cynicism. Which is why I came here to ask A.K. Yearling, muzzle to muzzle, why she sold out and dumbed down the rest of her books and into just a series of impossible action sequences.
Okay, now I know you're crazy. A.K. Yearling is awesome, and every Daring Do book that comes out is better than the last.
Wow. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, but I could never be friends with some pony who's willing to believe impossible stuff is possible as long as Daring Do does it.
That's okay, because I could never be friends with some pony who's so focused on things being possible that he's willing to turn his back on the coolest hero of all time!
Fine!
Fine! Look, just tell A.K. Yearling that Rainbow Dash is here, and I need her help to convince a know-it-all pony that everything Daring Do's ever done actually happened.
Rainbow Dash?
A.K.! I've got to talk to you. It's an emergency. Not here.
Now tell me, what's going on? Is it Caballeron? Did you see him?
What? No. But there is a pony downstairs who thinks everything you've written after the first trilogy is totally unrealistic and terrible. And I need you to help me prove to him that it's all totally possible.
I've got bigger problems on my hoofs than dissatisfied fan ponies. Whoa, the amulet of Kulikon, and Caballeron wants it. But the amulet's only a key. The real treasure is hidden in a lost temple, the seven-sided chest of Chico Mazdoc. Caballeron wants to sell it to the highest bidder, of course, which is why I need to find it first.
Yes! Sounds like another awesome Daring Do adventure! But what are you doing here?
Since I haven't found the temple yet, it's the safest place for me and the amulet. It's crawling with security, and if I get into trouble, I can just blend in with all the Daring Do cosplayers.
How can I help?
Just keep your eyes out for anything suspicious.
Got it. Does a pony who only likes your first trilogy qualify as suspicious? Just checking.
I find all this fanfare around my archenemy disturbing. I mean, where is the booth for Caballeron? I do not see the likeness. Come, let us find Daring Do in the amulet of Kulikon. I don't want to spend any more time in this place than I have to.
Well, if it isn't the pony who knows impossible things can happen, because she just does.
Ugh. Sorry, Quibble. I've got more important things to do than argue with a pony who thinks awesome means unrealistic.
No, wait! I want to hear more about how you're 100% sure that in Curse of the Jungle Queen, Daring Do could survive a 60-story drop from the top of a waterfall after sustaining a broken wing in a Category 6 rapid.
Ugh. Obviously, her wing wasn't broken. Caballeron!
See, now that's a great character. Solid backstory, good motivations.
No. Caballeron is right there!
Of course he is. He's also over there, over there, over there, and over there. Where are you going? And we're out here because...
Daring Do told me that Cabaleron came to this convention to steal the amulet of Coolacan, and I just saw him and his hench ponies come this way!
Okay, I'm gonna head back inside. There's just a little too much crazy out here for the both of us.
I do not know what Daring Do is playing at, but if she told you two fan ponies of my plan to steal the amulet, you must work for her.
Cabaleron! Ha! What do you have to say now, Quibble?
This was your plan to prove the Daring Do books are realistic? You bought a Daring Do experience adventucation. Really?
What? No! Oh, look around us! Hench ponies, Cabaleron, the jungle it took forever to get to. This is the real deal!
Right. We're actually being held captive by Cabaleron. Please, this guy's accent is all over the place. No offense. So what's the setup here? You've kidnapped us and taken us to the middle of nowhere because...
The temple of Chico Mostok is somewhere in this jungle. When I find it, the seven-sided chest is as good as mine. I just need the amulet of Coolacan to unlock it.
And Daring Do has the amulet, so you came up with this overcomplicated plot to lure her into the jungle and exchange it for us.
I wouldn't call it overcomplicated, but yes.
Okay, we're done here. Great work. Seriously, very believable. Listen, pal, you can keep her money, but I'm not
going anywhere. You may not approve of my plan, but I'm the mastermind here.
Debatable.
And I say you will remain here until Daring Do comes to rescue you. And if she wants you back in one piece, she will give me the amulet. Tie them up!
The Griffin's lock!
You know of it. Further proof that you are an agent of Daring Do.
Or an avid reader.
And now, I will continue my search for the temple. Don't go anywhere.
Listen, if I pretend to believe this nonsense is real, will you call off the hench pony repertory theater over there?
They're not gonna listen to me. They abducted us both.
Oh, wow. So you're gonna stick with that script. Oh, okay, fine. We're in a Daring Do adventure.
What was that?
Daring Do, thank goodness, we're over here.
Fan out! We can't let Daring Do rescue these two.
All four? I mean, shouldn't at least one of them stay behind to guard us? Oh, wait, no, because then it wouldn't be a terrible Daring Do adventure.
It doesn't matter. We'll never stop the Griffin's lock before they get back. Okay, that was pretty good. Quick, we've got to get out of here and warn Daring Do!
No way. Just point me to the hotel and you can play fan pony and hunt treasure out here all day long.
Fine. Let's just say this is a Daring Do adventucation. The only way to get back to the convention is to go through it. So just follow me and I'll lead you out. Deal?
Fine.
Maybe if I just leave you in the jungle, it'll convince you.
Which would make Daring Do left hoof, which we know is false, and that is everything that's wrong with Daring Do and the trek to the terrifying tower. Now, the problems with the next book are even... Oh, right. What Daring Do adventure would be complete without the precarious rope bridge? Look, I'm all for making things feel as real as possible, but are these adventucation ponies sure this thing is safe?
Is it too realistic for you? Wouldn't want that on a Daring Do adventure, would we?
If this were really a Daring Do adventure, I'm sure I'd step on the wrong plank at exactly the wrong... Good thing this is all just a pretend adventure. At least we know all of this struggling won't make the bridge fall apart. You need to get your money back.
never not possible.
That was awesome! I thought we... And then you began the flying. Well, and I was like, where are you going? And then you swerved? And I was on the water and the rocks. Wow!
Yeah, if you read that in a book, you might even think it was unrealistic.
Okay, I'll give you that one. I mean, we could have been done for. We could have been done for. What kind of adventucation is this? I mean, that's just bad business. What are these ponies thinking?
Right now, we are thinking that we should thank you for escaping. For you have led us directly to the lost temple of Chico Mostok. Make sure they are secure this time. We can't have them escaping again.
You'll never get away with this!
Won't I? You've led me to the temple, and Daring Do is too noble to let harm befall her companions, so the amulet is as good as mine. What? No witty remarks this time about how silly my plan is?
This isn't the official Daring Do experience adventucation, is it?
Finally!
It's some cheap knockoff run by a bunch of incompetent ponies that have no idea how to execute this adventure with any level of safety. Ugh. What was that with the bridge? We were in serious danger. I'm reporting you all to... Well, I don't know who I'm reporting you to, but it's gonna be some pony important. Oh, and this cut-rate excuse for an experience hasn't proved anything except that I'm right. It has all the hallmarks of a lame Daring Do adventure.
Quibble?
No, I'm talking. Generic jungle locations? Check. Overly complicated villain plot? Check. Random coincidences that conveniently get us to the next big set piece? Check.
Watch where you are stepping, you fool!
Listen, buddy, I don't take orders from some second-rate performer who learned acting from the supervillain school of bad accents. The only thing this mess is missing is some giant, owie-zodal wannabe monster, and I have a feeling that would be a bit too much for you bargain basement adventurers to pull off. You're real. This is real. This is real!
I told you to warn me if anything suspicious. Not run off on an adventure without me.
Whoa, you're real! You're friends with her?
We'll have to do introductions later. Right now, we have to...
Get out of here, yes! Thank you!
Actually, no.
What?
We can't leave without the treasure. And we should probably get to it before our friend gets any higher. Whoa. 7 doors, 7 locks. One of them leads to the treasure. I'd rather not think about what the others lead to.
Yeah, the classic pony and the tiger bit. All you have to do is...
Maybe you should let Daring Do figure it out.
Oh, excuse me. Not that one.
Is he always like this?
Yeah, but he's usually right.
Which lock do you think it is?
Oh, finally. Look, each door has another door that matches. These two both have earth ponies fighting serpents. These two have pegasi fighting griffins. These two have unicorns fighting bears, but this one...
has an alicorn on it! It's the only one without a match. How did I miss that?
I've been asking myself that ever since book 4. The 7-sided chest of Chico Mostok! Guys...
The way out is totally covered! How are we gonna get out of here? There!
Seriously, do you ever not escape out of the top of a temple?
We'll have to carry Mr. Adventure Critic out with us.
We won't be fast enough! We'll never make it!
Guys! I think Rainbow Dash and I have this covered. Go around! You can't go over him!
Go over him? Are you crazy? If Quibble says go over him, we go over him.
You two are insane!
You said go over him.
I said go around him!
And I said be quiet.
This way! I heard you!
Okay, I got it. Let's create a fake treasure out of mud and rocks, give that to Caballeron, and then when...
Not every daring do plan has to be super complicated.
Ah! I swear I heard them! Ah! I think you better do!
Not particularly original or inspired, but it worked.
Who were you again?
He's a fan.
Uh-huh. There's some stairs on the other side of the temple that lead out of the ravine. I suggest you two take them and head west.
What about you?
I've got to get this to a museum. Thanks for your help. I couldn't have done it without you. Both of you.
So, maybe the later books are slightly more realistic than I gave them credit for. Still don't like them.
What? How can you...
Wait, hold on. Before we get in another fight, I think I finally figured it out. I love the daring do that solves puzzles and uses her brain to get out of tough situations. And she did way more of that in the original trilogy. You love the daring do that is brave and awesome and comes out on top no matter what the odds.
Okay.
And that's okay. We might never agree on what makes daring do cool, but you are definitely cool. I mean, the way you saved me on the bridge, wow. And escaping from the temple, you, Rainbow Dash, are awesome.
Well, I'm not the one who can locate a treasure in half the time Daring Do can. You may have terrible taste in books, but you're pretty awesome yourself. In a brainy egghead puzzle-solving kind of way.
I guess we don't have to agree on everything to get along. Friends?
Definitely friends.
Do you think A.K. Yearling would consider letting me write the next book? I think I can make things way clearer. I mean, for instance, in this...
Good morning, Miss Cheerilee.
Good morning, everypony. I hope you brought your thinking caps, because today we're going to learn about physics.
Physics?
Specifically, the use of force in energy conversions. In this case, using mechanical work to convert potential energy into kinetic energy.
The what now? Miss Cheerilee? That sounds a bit over our heads. Yeah, why would we even need to know that stuff?
Oh, it's very important. In fact, you'll most likely end up using it tomorrow.
Tomorrow? What for?
Why, for participating in the Applewood Derby!
Oh, phew! For a second, I thought we were gonna have to, learn stuff.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
We get to race in the Applewood Derby tomorrow? That's so cool!
My family's talked about it for years, and now I'm finally old enough to race.
Now hold on to your horseshoes, everypony. You've got a lot of work to do before you're ready to race.
Yeah, but not schoolwork, right?
There'll be a block of applewood just like this one waiting for you at Sweet Apple Acres tomorrow, and you've got one day to turn it into a race-ready cart.
Aww.
is a lot of work.
Luckily, you'll each get to pick an older pony to help you. But choose wisely, because they'll also have to ride in the cart with you during the race.
I think I know just the pony to ask. Me too!
Me 3!
Just remember, everypony, your cart has to be able to finish the race if you want to win one of the awards. Fastest, for winning the race, naturally. Most traditional, for the best working replica of an original Applewood cart. And most creative, for the cart with the best overall design.
Oh, wait! Those ribbons are the bee's knees.
All right then, class. You've got a lot to learn if you want to build a race cart.
Oh, I knew there was gonna be a catch.
Wow! Have you seen what the carts used to look like in the olden days?
Yeah, I know all about them. When Ponyville started the Derby, they decided to use the wood from our apple trees for the carts. The race has been a part of Sweet Apple Acres ever since.
I just think these old carts look so cool. But I guess you and Applejack will probably win the award for most traditional, huh?
The apples usually do, but honestly, I'd rather build the fastest cart there is and win the race. But I'm pretty sure Scoot and Rainbow Dash will take that award.
You know, I race around so much on my scooter, being the fastest isn't such a big deal. Maybe I'll try to make the wildest looking cart I can think of.
Really?
Sure, if I win most creative, you can totally win the award for fastest. And I can win the award for most traditional.
Sounds like we're all gonna try something different. I can't wait to tell Applejack.
Let's get to it! Go Crusaders! Are you kidding? Of course I'll help with the Applewood Derby. I want you to have as much fun as I did when I was a filly. Wait, Cloudsdale has a derby too? Sure, practically every town in Equestria has one. I still remember racing my cloud cart. This is so awesome! And let me guess. You won fastest cart. Obviously. So what do you say? Will you help me make my race cart? Help you? I'm all over it. I've got tons of ideas. Don't worry. I've got a lot of ideas of my own. What are you looking for? The blueprint for my derby cart, of course. I'll have to change it a little because this race is on roads, not on clouds. But trust me, your cart is gonna be amazing. Okay, Rainbow Dash, thanks. How awesome is this? With Dash on my team, how could anything go wrong?
Well, I'm mighty flattered you want to work with your big sis on your cart. I mean, the Applewood Derby did start on our farm.
I know.
Well, I couldn't be more proud to help my little sister take the prize for most traditional.
Actually, I was kind of thinking of something else. Like fastest?
Fastest? Apple Bloom, things aren't like they were in the old days. The fastest cart now has got to be slick and modern.
Exactly.
Not Apple at all. The apples win most traditional. We have since the Derby started. Why would any pony want to win anything else? Now, why don't you head off and get some chamomile vines, some hickory sticks, and some apple barrels, and I'll show you what an apple family cart should look like.
I guess I do have a family tradition to uphold.
The Applewood Derby? Of course I'll help.
Wow, Rarity, I didn't know you'd be this excited.
Me? Oh, why, I'm just itching to right an old wrong from long, long ago. I designed my own cart when I was just a filly, and I was positive I was going to win the prize for most creative hooves down. But I came in second. Second!
You? Second for most creative? To whom?
But I learned a valuable lesson. I learned to know my audience, and the race cart audience wants big. They want bold. Chop, chop, every pony out. We've got work to do. This will take all of my considerable skills. But I will fashion the biggest and boldest derby cart to ever win the prize for most creative.
traditional? Please, darling, leave tradition to the apples. We're doing big, we're doing bold. Soon the prize for most creative will finally be in my hooves.
You mean my hooves?
Yes, that's what I said, my hooves. Darling, I hope you're ready to get an early start tomorrow.
How early? Rarity, the sun's not even up yet.
Oh, apples, quit complaining. In my day, we were up even earlier.
Hey, I get up in the middle of the night if it means my cart crosses that finish line first and wins fastest.
And my cart wins most creative.
And my cart wins most traditional. Hoo-wee! It's gonna be a good day.
You mean our carts, right?
Yes, that's what we said, darling.
Yup.
Our carts.
Their carts? It almost sounds like they're planning on building them without us.
I'm sure they meant our carts, like the teen cart, right? Of course. I mean, they're all our older sisters, practically. Plus, they've all done this before. I'm sure they know best. Let's just buckle down and get to work.
Scootaloo, where have you been? I've only got till noon to make the fastest cart ever.
About that, I was really thinking of going for the most creative prize. I mean, I know all about speed already, so...
Exactly. It's all about speed. We've got to get across the finish line to win a prize, so we might as well get there first, right? Hey, I left a bunch of paint cans by the road. Bring them up here, would you? Nothing as fun as painting racing stripes on the winning cart.
Right. Fun. Spending time building the cart with my big sister? Wow, this is just terrific. How can I help?
You can feast your eyes on this. I mean, it ain't quite finished yet.
Oh, good.
But don't it have the makings of the best cart you ever did see? Is something wrong, Apple Bloom?
Actually, I was kind of thinking of something a little more modern and less rickety. With maybe a chance of winning?
Bless my hooves, I thought we covered this. Tradition is all that counts. And who knows tradition better than apples? No, Pony, that's who. So, are you an apple or are you an apple?
I'm an apple, but what if I just take off this fringe?
No, not the fringe! Why, shoot. Now I've got to start all over from scratch. And it's almost race time.
Oh, so maybe we can redesign it then. Just a little.
No time! And who'd want to redesign something that's already perfect?
Right. Perfect.
Okay, so I sketched out some of my ideas. How about a nice yellow fringe on top?
Oh, darling. The fringe is not exactly big, and that yellow is the least bold color I can imagine.
Well, it doesn't have to be yellow, but I really do love the old-timey style, like this.
Sweetie Belle, precious face, old-timey is just another word for passé. Remember, big and bold. I do have a reputation to uphold. It was one thing to lose as a filly, but can you imagine if I didn't win the most creative now? Ponies might stop buying my couture.
But we're supposed to be doing this together.
Yes, of course we are, darling. In fact, we just finished. I know, you're speechless. Well, if that isn't big and bold, I don't know what is. Isn't it wonderful?
Right. Wonderful.
Crusader. How's it going?
Rarity's definitely made the biggest, boldest cart any pony's ever seen.
Wow. Well, Applejack's built something so traditional, it's practically an antique.
No matter what I say, there's no talking Rainbow Dash out of making the fastest cart in Equestria.
Doesn't look like any of us ended up with what we wanted. But I'm sure our older sisters know what they're doing. Right?
Right.
And even if our carts aren't exactly what we had in mind, it'll still be fun to drive them to the finish line. Sure, the race is the best part. Yeah, CMC's behind the wheels.
Yeah! Derby racers to the starting line! Derby racers to the starting line!
The race is about to start, Scootaloo. You better shake a leg if you want to ride in the winning cart.
You too, Sweetie Belle. There's only one seat left aboard this creative masterpiece, and it's just for you. Woo!
Whoa, ponies, wait for me! This traditional cart handles at the exact perfect pace. Slow. And I got the passenger seat all warmed up for you, Apple Bloom.
Passenger seat?
They're the only older ponies driving. First they built the carts, now they're gonna drive them?
I know they were all excited to help, but I don't think they're really helping anymore.
We better hurry if we want to be a part of this race at all.
Aren't you all missing some pony?
They'll be along.
And, usually the younger ponies drive the carts.
Darling, do these look like usual carts to you?
Racers! On your marks, get set, go!
Can't we go any faster?
Faster? Don't be silly. This is perfect.
Check me out, racing the derby. Check out my old-fashioned cart. Check me out, racing the derby in my original work of art.
Check me out, faster than ever. There's no pony can catch me now. Let me out, I'd do it over if I only knew how. Giddy up, derby racers. Giddy up, derby racers. Giddy up, derby racers. Go, go, go!
My cart's the most original, designed with imagination. My cart's the most traditional, just plain no complications.
Look at me, I am the ace. Might as well give up the chase. Wish we could stop this race. Start again and do it our way. Having any fun yet? Nope. Maybe if we could go a little faster. Giddy up, derby racers. Giddy up, derby racers. Giddy up, derby racers. Go, go, go!
Gotta get some attention if I want that ribbon.
Gotta push the limits further, blow away the competition.
Gotta coast on through, just relax, we're gonna cruise it.
Guess I don't really care, since we're clearly gonna lose it.
See every pony's watching, presentation is our glory.
Just past you even faster, speed is king, end of story.
Bigger, bolder down the track, of the view from the back of the pack.
Won't stop, we're on the attack. Too late to take it all back. Giddy up, derby racers. Giddy up, derby racers. Giddy up, derby racers. Go, go, look out! What
Oh, my beautiful swan cart is an ugly duckling.
And my old-time cart is a rootin' tootin' wreck.
It still counts as a win if I push my cart across, right?
supposed to design them.
And we were supposed to drive them! The derby was supposed to be for us, not the three of you! Now you've ruined it for every pony!
Yes, well, I suppose we might have gotten a teensy bit carried away.
But I thought you all wanted our help.
We did! We wanted your help to build our carts, but we all ended up with carts that are what each of you wanted.
Mm-hmm. Well, why didn't you say anything? You've all done the race before. I just figured you knew best. Plus, it's hard to speak up to older ponies.
Oh, I certainly understand that. But you mustn't think older ponies automatically know best.
And we probably could have done a better job of listening to you.
I guess we owe all three of you an apology.
Maybe not just us.
How do you feel about a do-over?
I think that's a wonderful idea. But maybe the older pony should sit this one out.
Thanks for helping us fix up our carts. Pretty creative, right?
I know it's not traditional, but it sure looks fast, don't it? You know, darling, I can't believe I'm saying this, but that yellow fringe is rather bold after all.
Thanks, everypony. We couldn't have done it without you.
Yep, I sure am glad Miss Cheerily agreed to run the race over again.
Well, it isn't every year I get to say this twice, but Derby racers to the starting line! Derby racers to the starting line! Racers, on your marks, get set, go!
And it's probably best keeping all the grown-ups on the sidelines. But what are we supposed to do now?
I think I have an idea. Much better. Honestly, I'm not sure why we wanted to race those carts in the first place.
Seriously. This is the most relaxed I've been all day. This is the life. Right, ponies?